Rollin Healthy Snacks Meals in the building.
I wasn't even thinking about me being on the show. I wanted to produce something for them.
Cool celebrity. Like if I went to the mall and stuff, people like, oh,
The thing was, I didn't even know that anybody ever thought I was ugly.
We look like twins almost.
Okay.
She really would be
Covering any more subjects related. So that's why you got the raw reaction. This is pathetic. It's pathetic. Welcome back to the Sweet Pea Diaries. It's your girl Sweet Pea, and I am back with another video. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. And if you are a new subscriber, welcome to the Sweet Pea Diaries. Be sure to like this video, share this video, but most importantly, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hey guys, welcome back to my show. This is another edition of Celebrity Gossip. We got a lot of tea, child. We got a lot to talk about. Y'all know these celebrities are out here cutting up in these streets, child. I guess now that the Rona is kind of settling down a little bit and people are back out in the world, they cutting up, child. They cutting up. Stephen A. Smith with his old ass, I don't know, he somehow found the courage to shoot his shot at Iggy Azalea. We're going to be talking about that. NBA YoungBoy is out of the clinker, and his girl, Yaya, is facing 20 years. So while one is coming out, the other one might be going in. Child, we're going to be talking about Kodak Black roping at his mama, Dwayne Wade and Gabby, they out here twinning, twin. Drake had a birthday and looks like he was gifted the Rolls Royce that he used to front in when he was coming up in the game. He used to front, honey, and he got gifted with that Rolls Royce for his birthday. Chrissy Teigen and John Legend, child, they out here taking the baby ashes everywhere they go. Do y'all think that Chrissy Teigen is an attention seeker? Do y'all think that Chrissy Teigen does things just for the publicity of it all so she can trend or so she can be talked about on Twitter and social media? Child, the baby that she just lost, they say she takes the ashes everywhere they go. Child. So we're going to talk about that because I'm anxious to see what people think about that. I mean, I got an opinion about it. So we're going to talk about it. And Bobby Lytes and Rollin, somebody done gave them a show on Zeus. At this point, just throw the whole goddamn Zeus network away. Okay? We used to watch these shows. Honey, the last season of One More Chance, I used to review it. I even interviewed some of the cast members. But Zeus, now, it seemed like they just give anybody a goddamn show. You want to get an easy paycheck? Go on over there and holler at Zeus. They'll hook you up. So we're going to talk about that and YG and his girlfriend, child, his baby mama, they are out here taking photos. They did a little photo shoot. I don't know what it was for. I don't know if it was for his album. I don't know. But people had a little bit of choice words to say for them. When I show you that goddamn photo, you going to have more than choice words to say. So let's jump right into it, y'all. So how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing this evening? How's everybody's night going? How is everybody? We got Miss Garner for president, Lynn, Life with the Leonard family. They are the only ones in the chat, but we got about 13, 14 people here. But we got about 3 people that are willing to speak. Everyone else in the bushes, hello and good evening. It's raining over here in Philly. I don't know where you're at, what side of the world you're on, but where I'm at, it's raining. So if my internet acts up, if my show lags, or if it cuts out, it's raining. I'm in the middle of a thunderstorm. Yeah. If my lights go out, if anything spooky happens, I promise you it is not a ghost. It is the thunderstorm. Usually when I was growing up, my grandma used to say, turn them goddamn lights out. Turn all the lights out. Turn it. You had to sit in the dark. Everything had to be turned off in the middle of a thunderstorm, child. Everything had to be off or lightning was going to strike us in the house. It was going to come in the house, strike the TV, strike whatever electronic device that you had on when it was thundering and lightning outside. So we used to be sitting on the porch, sitting just quiet as church mice. And when it started raining, we just look at each other like, God damn. We're going to have to turn everything off in a minute because Grandma about to make us turn everything off. But now see how it is when you're grown, when you got your own house and you got your own bills and you doing your own thing. You can have your lights on in the middle of the thunderstorm. You can do a whole production in the middle of a thunderstorm. You got studio lights on. I got the mic on. Child, I'm looking good. I'm doing me in the middle of a thunderstorm. So you guys be sure to like this video on your way in. Have a seat. Get your drink. I got, what is anybody, are you guys drinking tonight? I got my little wine coolers. Because see, last night when we had our virtual party, I had a little 4-pack. And, you know, I was doing the margaritas. I was doing the wine coolers. So I still got some of them left. So I said, why not? Might as well. It's Monday. It's raining. I'm going to do a live. Might as well drink and be merry. Y'all, so pull up a seat. All right, let's just get right into it, y'all. Oh, Lord. Let's just get right into it. What we going to do? What we going to do? What we going to do? Rollin Ray and Bobby Lytes. Now, we all know that the Zeus Network, anybody can get a show on the Zeus Network, okay? We used to follow a lot of the shows here. I used to review them, particularly the One More Chance. We used to do watch parties. Used to be lit. We had about 2,000 or 3,000 people in the chat, and we would just watch it and kiki until they started hating and made us take it down. I'm kind of cautious to even play the clip that they have posted on Instagram because Zeus is very strict with their copyrights and they will flag your video. So I'm really I don't even know if I want to play the clip because they will flag my video. So I'm not even going to play the clip. I'm going to just show the picture and I'm not going to play the clip because I'm pretty sure all of us saw the clip. I'm pretty sure we all know, you know, what it's giving. Because, yeah, Zeus, you know, they're really terrible when it comes to the copyrights. And I do not want to get a strike, even if it is something that they've put out on their platforms. It will still flag on my my video, and then I will have to fight that. And you know what I mean? I'm not trying to go there. And then I would have to fight it, you know. They'll take my video down and all that. So no, we're not going there. Now, so we all saw on the Zeus Network that Bobby Lytes and Rollin Ray, they have a reality show on Zeus. It's going to be The Conversation, and it premieres November 7th on Zeus. You know, oh yeah, it's crazy. Yes, Zeus is something else. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not playing it because they have bots that detect when you use they shit. And honey, they'll be taking my video down, and then I'm gonna have to email them to fight to keep the video up. I'm not going through all that for this bull crap of content. We all know the history between Rollin Ray and Bobby Lytes. And in this clip, we see Rollin Ray and Bobby in the conversation. And we all know that what the conversation gives on Zeus. It's always the bitter enemies. They have, you know, a beef, and it's been a public display. It's been a spectacle. And everyone wants to see them talk it out, drag each other, probably fight. You know, we seen Lyrica and A1. We saw Princess and Ray J. And then the infamous Hazel E and Masika. Well, now we got Bobby Lytes and Rollin Ray entering the conversation. What do you guys think it's going to be given? When I looked at the promo for it, to me, it's just a check. It was an easy check for the both of them. Rollin Ray rolling around him, riding around Bobby. I ride around bitches like you. You know, like, to me, it's just both of them wanted a check. I don't even think I'm going to tune in and watch it. You know, the drag with Bobby of dragging Rollin Ray in the wheelchair, people always dragging him about being in the wheelchair. I think that's tired. I think that's tired and through. This man cannot help it that he is in a wheelchair. He can't help it that he's disabled and he's in a wheelchair. So I'm really getting sick of that read. You know what I'm saying? But when you watch the clip and you look at the both of them, it's just giving very much bullshit. Bullshit, crappy television. It's like the Zeus Network, they just put any goddamn thing up. That's not television. That's not programming. That's just content. It's just something to put up, something to bring viewers, something for ratings. But it's not giving any type of content. It's not giving any type of validity. It's not giving any type of substance. It's just whack. And looking at Rollin Ray, of course, everyone's like, woo, he looked like he stank. That thing looked like it stank. Oh, thank you, Queen of Harlem, for the $4.99 super chat, for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Miss Garner for President says he is so funny. You know what? I think he was funny when he was on that court show. Originally, when he came out, you know, with his boyfriend, and he was on that court show. I think he was funny then because he was trying not to be funny. But now that he is somewhat of a public figure, I think that, I don't know, it's just a gimmick. You know what I'm saying? It's like a 15 minutes of fame gone wrong. How much longer are we going to have to look at this nigga? It's over. It's over and done with. You had your 15 minutes and it's lasting too long. Now it's going into 30 goddamn minutes. It's lasting too long. This was only supposed to be 15 minutes. It is lasting too long. I mean, you know what? I'm going to just go ahead and play the clip. I'll just have to fight the copyright because we can't really give a good analysis. We just got to do it.
Why you say that? Get him out my face. Bet they won't. Do something. Why did you call me out online? Why did you talk about the time I got burnt up and said, "Oh, this not or that"? Why you say that?
Get him out my face.
Bet they won't. Do something.
I think that is so effing corny. It's so corny. Get him out my face. I bet they won't. It's so corny. I think it's such a gimmick. It's like, I don't even really think these two are beefing that hard. I think they probably left here and made up. They probably left here as friends. You know, they like, Bobby, let's go get this money. Let's go get this check. Let's get the people a little show. Give them a little something. But it's not giving rivalry. I can't see them fighting. There ain't nobody going to jump up. He ain't going to jump up out of his wheelchair and fight and clock him on 90. If he go to reach around and jump up out that wheelchair and try to knock Bobby head off with something, then that'll be funny. That'll be, you know, give the people what they want to see. But I just can't see him rolling around in his wheelchair reading Bobby. I can't see Bobby just sitting there eating Twizzlers or snacks. What is the beef about? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just forced to me. It's forced. Just like Bobby's surgeries are forced. Just like Bobby's career is forced. This is forced. I don't even want to watch it, y'all. I don't even want to watch it. Like, are you going to tune in on November 7th? Are you going to watch this public spectacle? It's not. Michelle Hart said it's not giving. It's not giving nothing. It's not giving anything. It's just, I mean, I can't even see, no, it's just boring. No element, no it factor, no nothing. Like, Zeus could have did better than that. But at this point, it seemed to me, Zeus is just putting anyone on their network. Anyone that's going to bring some type of rating, they just, you know, who is backing this goddamn network? And I used to give you guys a lot of viewers because I used to review your shows. But do you see how nervous I was to play that clip? Because I'm worried about copyright and all that. It's just not worth it for this trash that they're throwing up on this network. It's trash. At the end of the day, I am not going to watch this. I will probably, you know, catch, I'm not paying, my Zeus membership done ran out. I'm not paying $4.99 again to be able to watch this. I will wait till they post it on YouTube and then I will take a look at it. But I will not be paying $4.99 to see this. It makes me think of, you know, WWF, the wrestling matches that we think are real, but they're really fake. This beef, we think it's real, but it's really fake. What are they even beefing over? Rollin Ray could not possibly have any men that Bobby wants and vice versa. Bobby cannot possibly have any men that Rollin Ray wants or dates. They are in two different categories. They travel in two different circles. Bobby, the young socialite that is at Cardi B birthday party, that hangs with all of the, you know, the who's who in Hollywood. You know, he's in the scene. Rollin Ray is giving disability tease. Him and his boyfriend living off his check. You know what I'm saying? Living off his disability check and his little social media following. They are two different boys. They two different guas. They in two different sides of the spectrum. Two different sides of the coin. One on this side, one on that side. No. It don't go together. So I just can't see it. I think it's fake. It just something to throw up, child. Something for Zeus. And it's the people in the comments for me that really, really want to act like this is something. This is something that we ought to tune into. Zeus, y'all gonna stop playing. Y'all motherfuckers tried it. You gonna stop playing in our fucking face like this. Y'all tried it. Y'all gonna just slap some we gonna slap this shit together, package it up, and put it up there. The conversation. Rollin Ray and Bobby Lytes. The conversation. Just package it up, slap it up in front of us. These niggas gonna watch it. Watch it, goddammit. We don't want to. Don't nobody want to watch that shit. Don't nobody want to watch that shit. Who's watching Rollin Ray and Bobby Lytes? Absolutely nobody. Now, Chrissy Teigen and John Legend. Child, Chrissy takes the baby everywhere they go. The baby's ashes. And we all know recently Chrissy Teigen suffered the loss. She had a miscarriage. And they say that Chrissy Teigen and John, they take the ashes of the baby everywhere they go. Child, I ain't said it. They said it. The people said it. I didn't say it. The article peoples said that Chrissy Teigen travels with her late son's ashes, honey. The peepers, they said it, not Sweet Pea. Chrissy Teigen reveals her family travels with late son's ashes, whether we go on vacation or something. They always say, don't forget baby Jack. Now, this was posted on the Neighborhood Talks Instagram. It reads, neighbors, back in September 2020, Chrissy Teigen announced that she and John had a miscarriage with Jack. She's now opening up about how her family keeps his memory alive. Chrissy sat down for an exclusive interview with site Scary Mommy and revealed that her family travels with their late son's ashes. Whether we go on vacation or something, they always say, don't forget baby Jack. And then I have to go and pack him up, Chrissy said, referring to their 2 children. And then we get to where we're going. They're like, oh my gosh, he must be thirsty. This might sound crazy to people, but they'll put a little glass of water next to his little box of ashes. And they really love being a part of it. So she's talking about the kids, child. The other 2 little children. When they pack up the baby ashes, they say, oh my God, once they get to where they're going, the kids say, oh my God, he must be thirsty. And so then they'll put a little glass of water next to his little box of ashes. And they really love being a part of it. Chrissy said that when she lost baby Jack and explained it to their kids, it didn't really hit them until we got his ashes back, I think. That's when they started to be able to say, okay, this happened. Here he is now, and he didn't make it. It was something for them to be able to put a story to where we could say, okay, Jack is in here and he's going to stay with us. And maybe one day we might release him. And he loves that we still think about him. And he loves that we're still emotional about him. But more than anything, he loves that we talk about him. That makes him really excited and really happy, she continues. So they know that he's still very much a part of our lives. All right, Sweet Pea Gang, hit it, lay it on me, squad. What do you guys think about this? What do you think about Chrissy Teigen and her family traveling with their late son's ashes, as well as allowing the children to take part in acting like the baby is thirsty, putting a little glass of water next to his box of ashes? How do you feel about that? Do you think they are going too far? Or do you think that it's all innocent because the children are little and, they may not understand death? Let me know your opinion, because I got an opinion about it. In my mind, Chrissy is dramatic. She has always been dramatic. She does a lot of things for attention. She does a lot of things, to be able to post and put it on social media. And I believe that she's raising her children to behave in the same way. The baby is dead. There is nothing wrong with allowing the children to grieve and learn about death. The baby is dead. The baby is not coming back. The baby is not thirsty. To me, that is just too far. That's just too much. If you have that baby's ashes, leave the baby in the urn and leave it at home, wherever you guys are going to put it in its final resting place. Put him in his final resting place. But to keep picking him up and moving him around and taking him places, that's too much. Allowing the children to take part in this make-believe fantasy with that he's sleeping and now he's thirsty, that's too much. You are not teaching the children about death. They are, we got to stop thinking that kids are too young to know about things, to learn about things. You might just be surprised that kids are able to handle that. They're able to handle that conversation about death. They understand that their brother died. But if you allow them to take part in this make-believe and fairy tale, then they're not going to be able to grasp and understand the idea of death and grieving. Death and the grieving process is normal. I understand that we might want to hold on to the baby, hold on to his memory, but you cannot, take part in this make-believe with the children. That's a little bit too much. But Chrissy is that way. Remember when she was pregnant? She was always seeking attention. She was always in front of our faces. She loves living her life in the public eye. She is very attention seeking. When she had the miscarriage, she was all in our face. She's very attention seeking. And in John as a husband, I'm just sick of John not acting like a black man. I'm going to need John to act like a black man sometimes and act like a husband and really reel Chrissy in. He allows her to just do whatever, behave however. He got to be embarrassed of her ass sometimes. I would be as a husband. I would be embarrassed of her. The shit that she be out here doing on social media, the shit that she be revealing about their family, what's going on in their home, I would be reeling her ass in. John need to put his goddamn foot down and say, this is too much. Chrissy, we need to let the children grieve. The baby died. Yes, we sad. Yes, we love and we honor Jack every day of our lives. But bringing the baby with us, it's just too goddamn much. That's too much. Now, what if you make a mistake and drop the damn baby? What if the kids are interacting and playing and doing their make-believe and they drop the goddamn baby? Then what they going, and the urn breaks and all the ashes fall everywhere? That's going to be traumatizing to them because they're going to feel like they harmed the baby, they broke the baby, they killed the baby because you're not allowing them to grieve. You're not allowing them to understand that the baby is not alive. The baby is been since passed on. So if you allow them to partake in that and they somehow break that urn and it drop and them ashes fall everywhere, they're going to go crazy. They're going to think that the baby is on the ground. They're going to be trying to pick up, and there ain't going to be no way that you're going to be able to pick up them ashes because those ashes are going to be dusty. They're going to be all up in the carpet. You're not going to be able to pick that up. So that's just going to devastate them because they're going to feel like they killed the baby. And we all know the baby dead. The baby is dead right now. So the sooner that they allow these children to understand and learn that their baby brother Jack is not with them, he is not thirsty, he is not talking with them, he does not know where he is in that urn. Now, if we want to get into an afterlife and his spirit and all of that, that's something different. Telling the children that he's an angel in heaven and that he's always by our sides and he knows that we're thinking of him, that's a different story. But the make-believe with the ashes, I got to say that's a hard no. That is a no for me. It is a no for me because God forbid if they break that goddamn urn. And that's just going to be devastating. So them as parents, they need to put their foot down and just let the children, but they started it because I'm pretty sure this was Chrissy's idea. I'm pretty sure Chrissy is the one that encourages this. And you know, John, he probably was like, well, not goddamn it, John. This is how I want to raise my kids. This is what I want the children to know. I want them to understand that Jack meant a lot to us. I'm not ready to let him go, John. I'm not. I'm just not ready to let him go. John need to put his goddamn foot down. Listen, goddamn it, Chrissy. The baby is dead. Now, I love Jack just like you love Jack. But goddamn it, Chrissy, the baby is staying on the pedestal. We are not taking the baby to South Beach. Now, either you going to do as I say, or I'm going to cut off your allowance. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was her idea, because I just can't see a man, you know how men are. And I know John is like a sensitive, he's a sensitive man. I could see in that household that Chrissy, it's very obvious that Chrissy runs, she wears the pants. She runs the house. But I think that John need to will her in, because she embarrasses this family with the shit that she do. She embarrasses this family. So I need to know what you guys think. I need to know, if you're catching the replay right now, I need to know, what do you think about Chrissy Teigen? Should she be allowing these children to believe that the baby is still alive, that he's thirsty, putting little drinks next to the urn? I think that's too much. It's a no for me. Miss Garner said it's a no for me. Fazbo Saint, hey. Michelle said that's deep and dark. Only one, Shamari said that's hella depressing and sad. I mean, I just think it's too much. I think, in today's society, children are very advanced. You would be surprised what kids understand and what they're able to comprehend and what they're able to deal with, how do you know that they're going to break apart? They might have been able to deal with it way better than you. Sometimes children are very well equipped with things of life, and we don't even know how they're that equipped. It's just the generation. These Generation X and these millennial children, they are very well, they're educated, and they're very well in tune with life. So you got to stop underestimating children. You never know what they're able to deal with and cope with. If you just put it in front of their faces, tell them the truth, they just might surprise you. So holding on to it, I think that's Chrissy. That's her. And I get it. I get it. That's very traumatic. It's very traumatizing to lose a child. But death and grieving is normal, and we have to grieve. We all die. We all live. There's a time to die. There's a time to cry. That's just how it goes. There's a time to be born. There's a time to live. That's just a part of life. So I think that it's wrong. I think it's wrong of her, because Lord forbid that baby, that urn breaks. Then what are you going to do? What are you going to tell him then? What are you going to tell him then? And Lord forbid that they're on vacation and they're somewhere and the urn breaks and the ashes fall all out all over the place. And then when they got to leave and go back home, they're going to feel like, oh my God, we're not taking him back with us because we dropped him and he's all in the hotel carpet. That's just too much. It's too much. So you guys let me know what you think about that story. All right, y'all. Chrissy's just weird. In my opinion, Chrissy is just weird. She's weird, and she just, I don't know. She just loves attention. She loves attention. Can you guys hear me now? Am I still on mute? I be trying to eat my food, and I don't want you guys to hear me. Hey, Hubbard. I'm so sorry. I have not ate nothing. I sent the kids to go get me some McDonald's. So, I had to put this on my stomach. So, can you guys hear me now? Let me know if you can hear. All right. I'm so sorry. I hit the mute button because I don't want you guys to hear me chewing. So, Meek Mill is saying that the record label has not paid him. Now, isn't he with Maybach Music, Rick Ross and them boys? He said, I haven't got paid for music, and I don't know how much money labels make off me. I need lawyers ASAP. Ask the record label, how much have you spent on me as an artist? Then you ask, how much have you made off me as an artist? I'm about to make my record deal public by Monday, just to let the world see what these people on. Then Keisha Cole weighs in and says, never received a check from any record label, period. But I just thought about that the other day. It's nothing wrong with obtaining audit attorneys. Now, girl, I'm going to need you to learn how to spell attorneys. I'm going to need you to start spell checking before you post, so that you're aware of where every dollar went. Trust me, a lot gets lost in the sauce. So Keisha Cole and Meek Mill are out here saying that these record labels do not pay. They don't pay. So where's their money coming from? How are you having these gold chains? How are you got Dream Chasers and you got other artists, and I never see Meek Mill release any other artists. I know that he has artists that wear his chains. However, I never see him release any artist's music. I don't see anybody releasing any music. And I always think of, well, I guess he don't want them to be in competition with him. He's got to be, because, he's still in his prime. He's still having an active career. So if he was to release an artist, it would be like they're in competition. So I absolutely see why he's not releasing anyone off of the label. But my question is, isn't he with Jay-Z, with Rock Nation, and isn't he with signed to Maybach, Rick Ross? Where is the money coming from that enables you to be able to drive these fancy cars, and you got all this jewelry, and you're, flying into all these countries, and you live in this fabulous, rich lifestyle? Where's that money coming from? Is that the advances that the record label gives you? You're not making any money off of the record sales. Where's the money coming from that allows you to live these lifestyles? So Miss Gardner says touring. So I don't know, where do they get the money to do those things? But I do remember, like, back in the day, these record labels, you guys remember the story of Cadillac Records? These record labels was giving the people cars. So as long as they getting cars, fine things, furs, jewelry, and they feel like they're rich, they're not asking no questions. So that reminds me of these rappers. They getting the gold chains, they getting, the Raris, and they're being treated like rock stars. So they don't ask about, where's my money for this records, and where's my money, what cut did I make off this? They ain't paying that no attention, because they half the time they stay high up off weed, perks, all up in the, in the clubs, dating the women, getting all the fancy women, flashing money. They're not paying attention to the business side of things. So they could be getting, ripped off all the while thinking that, they're being paid appropriately, but they're not being paid in cash. They're being paid with gifts. So I'm just wondering, when does the aha moment set in? You've been an artist. You've been out here for how many years? And you just now got this aha moment that you don't got no money. They not paying you appropriately. I mean, how long you been in this? And you just now realizing, wait a minute, I think I'm fucking broke. Come on. Era says tour money is where they make their money. I know. And the walkthroughs and going on tour. But because of COVID, and it's not really popping like that, they're just now starting to, those gears are just now starting to turn. The doors are just now starting to open back up. So a lot of people was sitting up in the crib. A lot of people was chilling. They didn't have the walkthroughs. They didn't have the concerts. They wasn't doing the events. So they started thinking, where's my goddamn money? I should have more money than this. So when it's good, it's good. When you eating greasy, it's good. When you eating greedy, it's good. But when them droughts come, the pandemic and them droughts hit, now everybody started thinking. I mean, the Migos, they went through it too. They started thinking, where is my goddamn money? I should have more money than this. There's no way I should be broke. There's no way I should be asking the label for an advance. Damn, I ain't got no money on my card. I thought I had some money on this card. Now I'm looking. Give me that black card. Give me that American Express. Now you're looking through shit trying to find money. But see, this is why all artists, they need to have lawyers that are entertainment attorneys. You need someone doing your books, looking over your books, because while you're doing your business, somebody else could be walking away with your business. While you're out there touring and doing all these things and being the artist, somebody can be walking right out that back door with your money, with your cut, but you high and all up in the women's face, and you're not paying no goddamn attention to your business. You should have people that you trust that has all that in order. And every quarter, you should be looking at your statements, your bank statements, your financial statements, and you should be making sure that your business is all lined up. Your taxes are paid. You done paid with the IRS what you're supposed to pay. You done got your rebates, your refunds. Everything needs to be in order. And that's what you need to be paying people to do. You don't need to be paying people to be hype men. You don't need to be paying these niggas to be hanging on your arm telling you, you look good. Yeah, you look good. Yeah, nigga, you the nigga. They travel with all they boys so they can hype them up and tell them, you look good. Yeah, nigga, you the one. You the one. Ain't can't nobody do it like you, bro. Just so they can get a couple dollars and get a little chain and be able to drive, drive the Phantom and drive the Bentley. No, you need to have those ones in your corner that's going to tell you about your business. That's going to be able to say, you only made XYZ. We put this in this stock and you only got this much of a return. And you need to, this paper need to be signed. Here, you need to have those type of people around you. The party can't be 24 hours a day. When the party stops, and everyone is sober, now they want to start asking motherfucking questions. You need to be asking those questions when the party is in effect. You need to have all your ducks in a row. TLCTs, okay? He's on tour right now. Meek and Friends was last weekend at the Garden in New York, New York. Didn't sell out, I don't think. And a lot of people is not going out like that. COVID is just, we just opening up the doors. They just got the booster shots for these vaccines. Some people don't even want to get the vaccine. So some of these, concerts and shit like that, you got to be vaccinated to go to them. So it's not going to be packed. It's, oh, we over with COVID. Everybody's in these arenas. No. I mean, I don't think it's not going to really get back to normal until like 2023, 2022, 2023. No. So everybody is now trying to break out and start doing their concerts, start doing, they want to tour. They want to get out there and try to make money. But the people, they're not ready. People don't got jobs. That unemployment and all that shit gone. That shit is cut off. And ain't no jobs replacing it. Some people don't have work. Some people don't have no means to make money. Some people was really living off of those unemployment checks, and now they just broke. They don't got no money to be paying for fucking Meek Mill and Friends fucking tickets. Motherfucker said, I need to eat. I got to feed my family. I ain't got no money to be paying for no goddamn Meek Mill and Friends. And Keisha Cole, girl. Keisha. I mean, you were with Jeezy. He was kind of seasoned. He didn't teach you anything about the business. He didn't whisper in your ear that you need to be having your business in order. But see, a lot of these celebrities just to be in the thick of things. Long as they're on TV, long as people know their name, long as they make a little single here and there, and it's cute, you on VH1, you getting a little check here and there, you're not paying attention. You're not paying attention to all the money that you really should have. Long as they just pacifying you with these little checks, and you able to swipe and buy the things that you want, you're not paying attention that you should be having a larger sum of money. It's sad. Because, honey, I'm pretty sure it's thousands, if not millions of dollars that they be missing out on. Look at Rick Ross. Rick Ross is eating greedy. He is eating greedy. This man got all these Wingstops. He's got Wingstop after Wingstop after Wingstop. Meek Mill, ain't nobody tell you to, to not be paying attention to what your financial situation was. You thought just because you being invited to these garden parties with Rick Ross and Jay-Z, just because you sitting at table, what you always talking about, that you sitting at the table with billionaires. Yeah, you sitting at the table with billionaires, but you ain't counting billionaire money. You're not counting billionaire dollars. Honey, they hiding the billionaire secret from you. Because they're not going to tell you how to get to be a billionaire, because they're making their money off you. If they tell you the secret, then they're not going to make the money off you anymore. So, honey, they're going to keep you very much so a lapdog. They're going to keep you just below the poverty guidelines. They're going to keep you just below the poverty guidelines. Child. They're going to keep you just below the poverty guidelines. They said, we're not going to give you the secret, because if we let you get too far ahead, if we let you make too much money, what are we going to make? Somebody got to be the billionaire. Both of us can't be the billionaire. So they're going to pacify you, make you think that you're rich, make you think that you got millions, honey, while they really taking the real money. They got the real money. You see Jay-Z and Beyonce, honey, they're doing Tiffany commercials. Honey, they are getting money. They are doing Tiffany commercials. While you trying to figure out, damn, I thought I had 500 around here. I thought I had 500 around here some goddamn where. They done gentrified hip hop, right? Child, he said, I know good and goddamn well I had a $20 bill. I know good and goddamn well I had a $20 bill around here. Miss Garner said, Keisha lost me after the versus battle. Okay. Child. How is Eminem The highest selling of all time. Child, all I know, Meek Mill said, "Where is my motherfucking money?" And Meek looked like he done lost weight. He is stressing. Meek said, "Where? Bitch, you better have my money." You know it gets serious when a nigga broke. He starts slapping bitches upside the head, busting down doors, looking under couches for the money. Bitch, where is my motherfucking money? Bitch, somebody owe me a milli. Somebody, Rose, where my motherfucking money? Somebody owe me a milli. Motherfuckers start looking around for shit. Shit get real serious. Get real serious when you realize, wait a minute, somebody been playing me. Corona had woke a lot of artists up. A lot of artists woke up during Corona because when they realized, you know, with the tours coming to a halt, with them walkthroughs, with all that, you know, being out in the public making that money, when that shit came to a halt and they had to sit down and rely off streams and record sales and realize that the label gets that money, that's not their money. They didn't even realize, and I bet you there is nothing illegal going on, because I could have swore I heard somewhere that the record sales and shit like that, that's the label's money. I could have swore I heard that somewhere. The streams, the records, you know, the social media they get a percentage of. I could have swore that I heard somewhere that belongs to the label. The artist's money is their tour money and their show money. So this is something that didn't just pop up, Meek Mill, Keisha Cole. You signed this in your contract. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in fine print. You got to look all the way down at the bottom, bitch. It's in there. That the tour money is yours. The show money is yours. But the record sales, the streaming, that belongs to the label. I don't think the artist gets a cut of that. I really believe that all belongs to the label. So that's a tough one. And, you know, a lot of these rappers, especially these younger rappers coming up, they going to have to pay attention to that. But like I said, you throw them a chain, you throw them a gold, you know, some gold teeth and some shit like that, and they good to go. They happy with it. They don't give a damn. All right, child. Now, Gabrielle Union and her husband. I mean, now, Gabrielle and, you know, Dwayne Wade, you know, sometimes, now I know they're into fashion, and I know that they are, you know, the trendy couple. You know, their daughter is trans, and then they got the baby that is always giving us, you know, facial expressions, Tavi or whatever her name is. But this look right here ain't it, honey. Child, they posted on the gram. I don't know if I'm looking at Gabrielle and I'm like, I didn't know if she had cut off her breast. Did she have cancer or something like that? And this is a serious question, because did she have her breast removed? Because this picture right here, I'm like, what is going on? What is going on with Gabrielle Union? She does not have any breasts. Where did they go? They are out here twinning. They look like they both have a six-pack and flat chest. Did Gabrielle Union have her breasts removed? I mean, that is a serious question. I'm like, you know, when I look at it, I'm like, I didn't know that she had her breast removed. I didn't know, did she have cancer or something? I mean, this is not it. I don't know where they were, what they were trying to accomplish. But honey, this is not it. This is giving, we both flat chested. Look at me and my brother. Look at me and my brother. We are both flat-chested. Gabby looked like she getting ready to top somebody. Gabby looked like she getting ready to ride the white horse. Do-do-do-do. She says she is with her baby. I'm just trying to figure out, where are the breastises? Where did they go? Child, they gone. Child, her and Dwayne Wade, they standing next to each other. They look like brothers. They look like brothers. Kissing cousins. This is too much. No definition in the breast. Now, I can see a little bit of cleavage. I see a little bit of cleavage. But child, Gabby, girl, no. Why did you do this? Why did you embarrass us, sis? Why did you embarrass us? Now, you know you are the token black woman. You know you are the token black woman. Why do you keep embarrassing us like this? You and your husband. You know you are the token black woman. You know you are one of the ones that they give movie roles to. Why are you out here embarrassing us like this, girl? You got the Rick James braids and beads. She's got the Rick James braids and beads. Looking like Rick James. She's got the Rick James braids, beads, and chest. I'm appalled. It's disturbing. Girl, no, you fucking tried it. This is a mess. You tried fashion. This is not fashion. This is not high fashion. Why Gabby keep playing in our face like this, trying to convince us that she's on some fucking high fashion? This is not high fashion. This some shit that you say, come on, babe, let's take a picture. Let's take a picture. Let's see if we can look alike. Let's say we twinning. I'ma post it. Dwayne Wade keep letting you post shit like this. Now, y'all know y'all had to look at these pictures before you posted them. I'm getting sick of these passive ass husbands. First it was John Legend and Chrissy. He letting Chrissy tote around the dead ashes. Letting the kids make believe that the ashes are alive. Putting water next to the ashes. Talking about they thirsty. Talking about the dry ass ashes are thirsty. And now we got Wade out here letting Rick James convince him that they need to post these goddamn photos. Gabby looked like she getting ready to pull out something out of these pants. Child, I look, damn, Gabby, what you got in your pants? Girl, they twinning. The belly buttons is both sticking out. They both got the outies. And you know this little action down here, you know the men, when they got that little definition right there in the hip, Gabby looked like she got one too. I said, Gabby, girl, what you got in them pants? What are you hiding? Gabby looked like she getting ready to top somebody too. Child, let me do it first. She said, my turn. I'm first. This is ridiculous. And I'm getting sick of these black men that are passive and allow these women to convince them that they need to be doing this Holly weird ass shit. You are an NBA all-star. You are an NBA legend. You play basketball. You a black man. Wake up. Dear black man, wake up. Where are you? Where's Dwayne Wade? Will the real Dwayne Wade please stand up? What Gabby done did with Dwayne Wade? This is not the Dwayne Wade that played in the NBA. What has Gabby done to Dwayne Wade? Child, she done went on that goddamn Red Table Talk and came back a clone. She done went on that Red Table Talk and Jada done snatched her soul. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. She came back home a whole different woman. Child, don't know what Jada did to her ass when she went over there on that Red Table Talk. But I know ever since she came back from there, she been weirder and weirder. The photos are just getting weirder and weirder with every post. This is not it. Some of the comments says, they always on some freaky stuff. I can imagine they baby looking at them right now. She is sick of them. They said, I can imagine they baby looking at them right now. She is sick of them. It's giving, I'm too sexy for my shirt. Shit just caught me off guard. Somebody else said, what? I just opened up the app. Come on now. It's the matching belly buttons for me. So we just gonna act like this isn't confusing? I don't know how I feel about this. They always doing some weird ass shit. Era said, you just made me scroll through her damn Instagram. Child, this ain't it, Gabby. Girl, I'm gonna need you to wake up. I'm gonna need you to come back to us because this is not it. Child, Gabby is giving, she got something in them pants. Something is in them pants. She look like what she working with in them pants might be a little bit bigger than Dwayne's. Girl, no. This is a no for me. You guys let me know what you think about this look. Gabby done came back from that Red Table Talk, child, and she is not the same. Gabby is not Gabby. That is not Gabrielle Union. That is not the same Gabby. No, ma'am. I don't know who that is, but that is not Gabrielle Union, and that is not Dwayne Wade. They are imposters. Child, they look like brother on brother. We brothers, we're happy and we're cousins. Give us a hug, yeah. Child, that is not it. Try again. Nope. Now, of course, we know that Kodak Black, he's been under fire for groping his mother. But he said that he really just was doing it because he wanted to make his mother feel good. Child, I don't know what the way he was groping up on his mom, that wasn't making her feel good. He was groping his mother like he was her man. Okay? Child. Don't get me started with him. Oh my God, Kodak. So we all saw it. Kodak Black touches his mother inappropriately, tries to kiss her in uncomfortable video. Kodak Black became a trending topic on the internet after video footage began circulating online of him making uncomfortable gestures towards his mother while the two danced together. In a clip that began making its rounds on social media, Yak and his mom, Marcelin Simmons, are sharing a dance at his birthday celebration. The party was reportedly for the rapper's brother. Kodak is first seen twirling his mother around as they do a rendition of a slow dance mixed with a two-step. He later grabs his mother's butt and also attempts to kiss her near her mouth or on her lips. The mother and son share laughter, and then Kodak tries to kiss her again. Towards the end of the clip, Mama Kodak walks away, and her son tries to reach for her butt once more. Social media users immediately chimed in on the footage, with the primary consensus being perplexed by the South Florida rhymer's actions. Child. They said, nah, bro, what is Kodak doing? Child, no, no ma'am. No ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am, Pam. You guys let me know in the comments what you think about that. People were, torn. Some people were saying, oh, that's his mother. He just was probably trying to make his mom feel good. He didn't mean anything by it. Kodak is crazy. But in the video, the mom looks kind of embarrassed to me. It seems to me that she was uncomfortable. But since then, he has come out saying that he was trying to make his mother feel good by doing that. Child, why would you need to make your mom feel good? Let's hear what this nut got to say, child.
Don't even holler at your woman. Some of you don't even call y'all mama, homie. Some of you don't spend time with y'all mama, homie. But at the same time, it's like, how you expect to love if you don't love your old girl in a sense? So it's like, that's my old girl. She ain't tripping. Damn, okay. What you talking about? She don't grab my mama. I treat my mama like my lady. That's my queen. You talking about, wait? That's my Z queen. So what? She ain't tripping. My mama, we ain't doing no crate. I grab her like I make her feel real beautiful. I make her feel and remind her, mama, you beautiful. I get fucked up about you, mom. I'm in love with you. You talking about, boy? Yeah, with a woman like this, some of you don't even holler at your woman. Some of you don't even call y'all mama, homie. Some of you don't spend time with y'all mama, homie. But at the same time, it's like, how you expect? So it's like, that's my old girl. She ain't tripping. Damn, okay. What you talking about? She don't grab my mama. I treat my mama like my lady. That's my queen. You talking about, wait? That's my Z queen. So what? She ain't tripping. My mama, we ain't doing no crate. I grab her like I make her feel real beautiful. I make her feel and remind her, mama, you beautiful. I get fucked up about you, mom. I'm in love with you. You talking about, boy? Yeah, with a woman like this, some of you don't even holler at your woman. Some of you don't even call.
I see the comments about the cloning. Your little cousin is obsessed with Kodak, and he swears that they cloned him in jail. I'm going to say something about Kodak Black. And I really hope I don't offend anyone, but, you got to call a thing a thing. That's an issue. He has an issue. The mom was uncomfortable. You can tell that she was uncomfortable. She did not want him kissing her on her mouth. You can tell that she was trying to move away from it. So I don't even want to hear the comments that if she wasn't tripping, why y'all tripping? She was tripping. She did not like it. She did not want that boy kissing her in her mouth. Now, y'all gonna just sit here and act like this don't remind you of R. Kelly? R. Kelly had an unnatural feeling towards his mother as a child, which led to where we are today. And Kodak Black has been in trouble or under fire for alleged crimes against young females. He has issues as well in this department. So there might be a conversation to be had about Kodak Black as it pertains to this subject. Does he have an issue with young girls, sex, inappropriate ideas about sex, inappropriate ideas about relationships? The fact that he thinks touching and groping and kissing and fondling on his mother like you would your girlfriend, as though it starts at home. If you can't treat your mom like that, how you gonna treat your B like that? No, sir. That's a whole nother relationship. That is a whole nother relationship, sir. Now you going to tell me that mother was comfortable? You're not going to. She pushed away. She did not want him kissing her in her mouth. So I don't know what his ideas are around the fact that you should be treating your mom and fondling your mom like you would your girlfriend. He says, we ain't on no crazy, we ain't doing no crazy shit. That's crazy. I never seen a young boy grope on his mother like that and have that inappropriate feeling towards his mother like that you think you should be groping and fondling. That's not going to make her feel beautiful. That made her feel uncomfortable. You make your mom feel beautiful by buying her flowers, buying her roses, buying her a house, taking her on trips, sending her flowers, telling her, "Mama, you beautiful." You don't got to treat her like you're her man to make her feel like she's beautiful. If anything, you made her feel uncomfortable. You made her feel very uncomfortable. Now, she probably didn't want to embarrass him because they were out in public. They was at the party. You know what I'm saying? And she probably didn't want to embarrass him. But you can tell that she was uncomfortable, that she was embarrassed. Now, he's been having issues lately mentally and with substances, and he was ordered to treatment. So a lot of times these rappers, they be under the influence of this lean, these pills, and they be blitzed out of their mind. So did he really understand the gravity, what he was doing? Was he high? But see, the next day or whenever this was posted, his response, you can't still be high to be making an excuse as to why you did that. So his idea is that I make my mom feel like my queen. She's my queen. She's my number one queen. So the same way I fondle my girl, I'm a fondle my mama. Yeah, I'm a fondle my mama. That's disgusting. And it reminds me of the relationship and the thought process that R. Kelly had for his mom, which led us to where we are right now with R. Kelly. And Kodak Black, if he don't be careful, he's going down the same route. Now, I'm not going to say that he going to be having, the same situation as R. Kelly, but inappropriate relationships with females, he's not understanding boundaries. He doesn't understand boundaries. Clearly, he doesn't, because he keeps having these issues with young women and having to go to jail behind it. So his mom need to put her foot down. He ain't no baby. He ain't no young little kid. He is not a teenager. He ain't no middle-aged schoolboy. He's a grown-ass man, and you should have slapped the shit out of him and told him, get your hands off my ass. I don't give a damn how much money he has, Mama Black, Mama Kodak. Now, Mama Kodak probably she don't want her stipend to be taken from her, but it's giving, you going to let him grope you and do anything because you need a check, because you want him to keep paying your bills, you want him to keep greasing your palms So you going to let him touch and fondle and make you uncomfortable? You need to slap the shit out of him and put him in his place. Y'all Haitian. Y'all are Haitian. And I know the Haitian mamas don't play. You need to put him in his place and let him know that that is inappropriate. He ain't no little kid. He ain't no little baby. He ain't no little boy. That's a grown-ass man. Miss Mary said, she might be a victim. He said he's in love with his mama. Life with the Leonard family says. Miss Gardner says he knew right from wrong. Mom, that was clearly inappropriate. It was inappropriate, and you can tell that she felt uncomfortable. You can tell she felt uncomfortable. Now, there are instances of, incest and people being victims, but I'm not, it doesn't scream victim to me. She was uncomfortable, and she's being taken care of by her son. You know what I'm saying? It looks like she tries to give him his way. Don't want to make a fool of him in front of people. Didn't want to embarrass him because he's paying for everything. He paying for the, the party, the brother party, paying for her house. He's footing the bill for everything. Then he just got out of prison. She probably missed her son. She loves her son. You know what I mean? She don't want to embarrass him and make him feel less of a man, but he's not your man. He is not your man. He is your son. He has no business touching you like that. Now, it also made me think, was there another man in the audience? Was there, it kind of gave that he was showing off for another man, competing for his mother's attention. Trying to show the man that she might have came there with, or maybe that she's dating, that this is my mama. You know how boys, they do that with their mothers. They do that with their mothers. They don't want them to be dating nobody. They don't want them to be with nobody. So it's like, I'm the man of the house. I'm her man. I'm her son. You ain't coming between me and my mama. This mine. This my mama. Because I can hear somebody in the background. You can hear a gentleman in the background. So it made me think, was he trying to show off for her man friend? Trying to say, this is my mama. You not taking my mama? But he went a little bit too far because that's just too much. That was just too much. Again, you are not a child, sir. You are a grown-ass man. That might be cute when you're 10 years old. That might be cute when you're 12, maybe 13 or 14. But when your ass is in your 20s, going in your 30s, and you got a long, greasy, slimy ass tongue that been slapping and lapping on other girls, you got them gold ass bars in your mouth. You're not a child. You a grown ass man. That tongue been everywhere doing Lord knows what. You should not be trying to put it down your mama's throat. And she should not be allowing you to do so. But it looked like he was trying to, he was jealous. And it was giving, this my mama. You might have came and brought her here as a date. But this is my mama. I pay for everything. I take care of her. This is my mama. That's what it gave to me. Child. Oh my God, Stephen A. Smith with his old ass. With his old ass, he is out here, honey, hitting on Iggy Azalea. I guess she done performed, child, at the game. She came out looking bootylicious. Honey, she came out looking like this. And Stephen A. Smith said, you may be young, but you're ready. I might be old, but I got it. Child, Stephen A. Smith said, I might be old, but I got it. Stephen A. Smith shot his shot. What is it with these old ass men trying to speak and trying to shoot their shot to these young women? Stephen A. Smith shoots his shot with Iggy Azalea after seeing her at Knicks versus Celtics game. He said, we like to see her there. It's just important to me. Stephen A. Smith is one of the most outspoken sports analysts in America. Either it's his takes on sports-related topics or anything else, NBA fans enjoy him watching him. Even if they disagree with their takes, The veteran has made himself one of the biggest names in the industry. Although it's uncommon watching him talk about other topics, fans really like it when he does it. In the past, we've seen the ESPN talent shoot his shot with a reporter on live TV, trying to get some Spanish lessons. We recently saw the 54-year-old aiming even higher, shooting his shot with Australian rapper Iggy Azalea. After Nick Young's ex-fiancée appeared on the halftime show of the New York Knicks season opener against the Boston Celtics, Smith was delighted with the 31-year-old. During the following edition of First Take, Stephen A. made it clear he was more than happy to see Azalea doing her thing at the Madison Square Garden. He said it was important for him to watch her at the arena. Let me be very clear. Now let me be very clear. I can hear that voice. Let me be very clear. At the Garden last night, let's not forget Iggy Azalea. She was there, Smith said with a smirk on his face. We like to see her there. It's just important to me. Even though he was called out by Molly, who asked him his favorite Iggy's son. What? What the fuck do these articles? Even though he was called out by Molly Quam, who asked him his favorite Iggy son, Smith, like, what? Just, no, it's not. No, I'm not reading that. That shit don't make no sense. That is not right. We skipping that, damn it. Wednesday night was great for the Knicks fans after the team defeated the Boston Celtics in double overtime. Julius Randle, Evan Fournier, and Derrick Rose had a terrific game, leading their squad to win against a direct rival. Bitch, I don't give a damn about this. The rest of these words, I'm not even going to read them. His old ass, was trying to shoot his shot and flirt on First Take, talking about Iggy Azalea. Why y'all motherfuckers can't just put that? Why do y'all got to go all into this way? And I'm trying to do this damn impromptu, reading this shit at the spur of the moment, like it's cue cards. I don't know what the fuck y'all. Child, it was a text filler. I don't know what. They just got words just put all together. All this mumbo jumbo, just too motherfucking merch. Iggy Azalea is being hit on by Stephen A. Smith. At the game, Stephen A. Smith watched Iggy Azalea perform at halftime, and it left him astounded. Smith could be heard saying on the next episode of First Take the next day that Iggy Azalea's cheeks were delicious looking. It reminded him of a black woman in a white woman's body. That's what he really wanted. That's what that shit really should have said. Stephen A. Smith was flabbergasted. He could not believe his eyes when Iggy Azalea came out on that court at halftime and shut down the arena with her dance moves and her long, luscious white hair and white fair skin. Because black men love white women that look like black women, that give off the black woman aesthetic while still remaining looking white. That's what the article should have said. Brother, looking like this, ain't no goddamn way Iggy looking like that is going to talk to anything that looks remotely like this. That head is shaped like an M&M with a peanut in it. The peanut M&M. Not the little round M&Ms, the peanut M&Ms. Iggy Azalea said, hell to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, no. Iggy Azalea is beautiful. I think she is pretty. Miss Gardner said, I bet she is so beautiful. She probably is beautiful, but she is a white woman always going after that black woman aesthetic. always has been, always will be. That's just what these white women do. They cannot feel comfortable in front of thousands and millions of people doing the routines and the dance moves that they do, giving white girl. They got to give white girl, black woman. They got to give white girl on the outside, on the inside, and black girl on the outside. They got to give that black aesthetic. They're body snatchers. Invasion of the body snatchers. They steal our look. They steal our fashion. They steal our identity, and they steal our men. But we let them do it. We let them do it because we praise women like this. We praise women that look like this, and then women that look like me, that come on the screen with my natural hair and, my natural skin color and my natural body. I am dragged and I'm called old, and people say, oh, you're fat, you're ugly, because they look at women like this and the Kardashians, and they say, that's how you need to aspire to look. You need to look like a Iggy Azalea, a Kim Kardashian, a Khloe Kardashian. You need to give that look. It's sad. And meanwhile, the usual, normal, everyday black woman, she just out here like, damn, who gonna want, nobody wants me in this state. I gotta go get surgery. Child. Don't nobody want no goddamn Stephen A. Smith. Iggy, you can have him, girl. Child, Iggy, you can have him, girl. I promise you. No black women want Stephen A. Smith. They might want his money, but they don't want him. No black women want Stephen A. Smith. You can have him, girl. You can have him. I promise you, nobody wants. Miss Garner said, Tamar learned firsthand, it won't keep a man. Just be yourself, sisters. And it's a shame because that is plastered across our screens day in and day out. You gotta look like this. You gotta look like that. You gotta have hair weave down your back. You gotta have, the butt injections, the breast inject. You gotta have the veneers. You have to look like this to compete. And then you got men like Kevin Samuels and different other men, and women that come out and down the black women and tell them that, you let your body go, you let yourself go, you're loud, you're outrageous, you need to get yourself together, you wonder why white women are taking your men, you don't know how to treat your man, you don't know how to keep yourself in shape. Some of those narratives are true. But if you continue to put weave in your hair and you continue to, not wear your natural hair and be proud of yourself around your man, you're letting him know that you don't got self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? You're letting him know that it's okay to want a woman that looks like that, to want a woman that with the hair that I just went and bought. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep showing him the image of the everyday black woman. You got to be proud of what you got. And you got to let him keep seeing that day in and day out, day in and day out. This is me. This is what, this is what I'm working with. This is who I am. I'm proud of my hair. If you keep putting those looks in front of him, that's what he thinks that you want. That's what he thinks you want to be. So you got to start to learn to love yourself. And you got to start to learn to be yourself in front of these men. But that's just the name of the game, especially in these sports arenas and in the entertainment industry. They put these voluptuous women, white women that got hips. Child, these white women are built like black women now. And some of them don't even have surgery. And they're built like black women. These white women are raised down south now, child. Raised in the projects. Raised in the ghetto. They've been eating cornflakes. They've been eating oodles and noodles. They've been eating burgers. They've been eating greens, mac and cheese, fried chicken. They've been eating from the corner stores, the poppy stores, and they are shaped like black women. They got hips, breasts. They not shaped like the regular white women anymore. Honey, these white women are shaped like black women. It's in the water, Miss Gardner said. Child, it's in that Mickey D's. It's in that Wendy's. It's in that Burger King. Them goddamn burgers and that food is shot up with hormones. So these white women are looking like black women, but I can understand. Iggy Azalea is beautiful. She is pretty. These are all jokes. It's just comedic banter for the show. I am not a racist. I think Iggy Azalea is beautiful. However, I believe that Stephen A. Smith is too old for Iggy Azalea. He better take them old ass knees. You can't do anything, like I always say. An old ass man like that can't do shit but give a young woman worms. He cannot do nothing but skeet a bunch of worms up in you, Iggy Azalea. Run, run, girl, run, run for the hills. Do not let Stephen A. get anywhere near you. It is giving worms. Worms, dentures, icy hot. It is smelling like Ben Gay. Okay? Icy hot. He's a sport, he all around doing the sports. He come home, he's sore. That room going to be smelling like Ben Gay and icy hot. Go on, girl. Can you rub me right here? Girl, oh yeah. Can you massage me right here? Put some of that icy hot on my back. Child, just put some of that icy hot on my shoulder. Yeah, ooh, right there, mama. Right there. Ooh. And people going to be hearing y'all in the room and think that you, child, and you ain't doing nothing but rubbing icy hot on that man. Stephen A. Smith, you might just be a little bit out of your league. Iggy Azalea don't want no icy hot. She don't want that. She said, no, sir. I don't want that. Don't need no icy hot. Rub his back, girl. Rub it. Smelling like icy hot. NBA YoungBoy is out of jail. It looks like his girl gonna be going in jail. NBA YoungBoy was released from jail, child. After spending 7 months, woo, that's a long time for a rapper, honey. That's a long time for a rapper that is into drinking and drugging and partying. I know he went through withdrawals, honey. They probably had to give him Suboxones and all types of shit to calm his ass down when he got up in that clinker. NBA YoungBoy, after spending 7 months in jail, was released on Friday, October 22nd, after a Louisiana judge granted him bond. The Federal Inmate Locator Database confirmed that Kentrell Deshaun Golden is no longer in custody. As part of the conditions of his release, he must remain under house arrest in Utah and will be required to wear an ankle monitor. According to @Lawyer for Workers, he won't be able to leave the residence and only his family can live with him. Only 3 visitors will be allowed at a time, and all visitors must be approved by the judge. Yeah, you won't be laying up in that bitch. Other restrictions include a ban on guns and drugs. He must also submit to drug testing. Oh, ain't gonna be no drugging and smuggling up in that bitch. You gonna be up in that bitch sober. Child.
YoungBoy gets a bond. He's going to get out about 15 minutes ago at 3:50 Louisiana time. Judge Shelley Dick of the Middle District of Louisiana granted NBA YoungBoy a bond for the duration of his trial. There are certain conditions. He's going to be restricted to a residence in Utah. He's going to have ankle monitoring on. He cannot leave that residence for any purpose. Nobody can stay at that residence with him except for his family. There are limits on visitors. Only 3 visitors may be allowed at a time. Obviously, there are all visitors must be approved either by the judge or pre-trial. There's obviously a series of other restrictions like no guns, no drugs, got to subject yourself to drug testing. One of the key issues that the judge looked at in granting this bond was that the first time she had looked at it, the government presented evidence that an LAPD report that this guy was running from cops doing 80, 90 miles per hour. In fact, the real testimony came out. The cop who apprehended him, he was doing 45 miles an hour. The judge looked at that. Other factors, NBA YoungBoy gets a bond. He's going to be at his house in Utah in a matter of days.
Child. But just as quick as YoungBoy is getting out, Yaya ass might be going in, honey. She is facing up to 20 years in prison for assault. And we all know she stabbed up the girl that also has a baby by NBA YoungBoy. Yaya Mayweather joins Cardi B as public figures who are facing years behind bars. The Jasmine brand reports that Mayweather is facing 20 years behind bars for the stabbing of her NBA YoungBoy's baby mother, LaPatra Lachey Jacobs. Child, these names, honey. LaPatra Lachey Jacobs. The attack on Jacobs resulted in multiple serious injuries. This past January, Mayweather and YoungBoy had their first child together. The baby boy was the 7th overall for YoungBoy. This boy got 7 children. He is not 30 years old yet and got 7 children. Before the birth of their son, the couple called it quits. Since then, Yaya seemed to be hung up over the rapper for a while. However, the boxing legend's daughter took to her Instagram Live to share that she's the happiest she's ever been before. Additionally, she admits that she loves being a mother. In a recording of the Instagram Live, Yaya looks visibly happy and radiant. While gushing about being a mother, Cantrell Jr. can be heard cooing in the background. How is mom life? It's amazing, so good. I love being a mother. Continuing on, she goes on to say, I'm honestly the happiest I've ever been, like ever. It's just amazing. Pausing for a moment, she reads through comments on the live, choosing to ignore the negativity that people were projecting in the live stream. YoungBoy is currently, so during this time he was in jail, but now we know he is not. So that's just talking about him. But yeah, she is facing 20 years in prison for the assault. And we know that she stabbed the girl. We talked about that the other night on the live, that she actually stabbed the baby mother. They were in the kitchen, I guess. They were fighting, and Yaya grabbed a knife and stabbed her. She ain't got it all. I mean, she always looked like she wasn't quite all there. You know, I can remember when she was younger and Floyd used to always have her and the other kids, you know, at the, you know, ringside. She just always didn't quite look like, I mean, look at the picture. She just don't look like she's all there. She don't look like she's all there. She look like she's missing, you know, like she don't got emotional, she's not in touch with her emotions, you know, like she's just missing a spark. She doesn't have that spark of life. But now I hear, you know, she's saying that since being a mother, she's doing better. She's feeling happy. But that happiness is going to disappear, girl, as soon as that judge tell you how many years you're going to face. Now, it's been a while because this happened back in 2020. And I know Floyd, with the money that he got, he was able to push it out, you know, postpone, delay. But it's looking like things are about to start coming to a head, and we're getting ready to see that they're about to put this trial together and they're about to get this show on the road. You cannot buy her way out of it, Floyd. Instead of taking her all over the place, you know, all the fights and all these parties and shit when she was younger, and her and the mother being friends, going all shopping and shopping sprees, and her being at all y'all family functions and parties like she was an adult instead of treating her like a child. This is why we're here with her, because she did not have any discipline. She didn't know no. She didn't know the word no. All she knew was go, go, go. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, we all seen how she tried to go back and forth with Cardi and grown-ass women when she entered herself into the conversation about the Birkin bags. Okay? You know, we seen then that she's a little bit too grown for her britches. She don't have it all. She don't know when enough is enough. You don't just interject yourself in a conversation with grown-ass women. You cannot compete with Cardi B. Talking about, there's only a certain amount of Birkins you can get per year. They must got fake Birkins because, let's talk about the Birkins. Let's talk about the Birkins. And it was like, girl, Cardi B is a celebrity, not just a celebrity. She's an international celebrity, world renowned. She might got deals with the Birkin makers, bag maker of the Birkin bags, where she can get free bags. She don't buy her bags. Most of the time, they just give her the bags. And if, you're only allowed to buy a certain amount of bags, this is Cardi B. They're not going to be sticking to those rules when it comes to Cardi B. So you don't know what rules might apply to you, my lady, but those rules might not apply to Cardi B, sweetheart. Cardi said, I got Birkins. These things is $90-some thousand, $100-some thousand, all set buying them left and right. Just because they are only a certain amount allowed to the public, that doesn't mean that goes for Cardi B. Child. I mean, Floyd should have snatched your ass up then and says, but he never comes out and he never disciplines. He never says anything in defense of her. Like, yeah, sit your ass down. Even with the stabbing, Floyd never commented. Floyd never had any type of reaction publicly about it. All we see is Floyd jogging down South Beach. Him and Jason Lee. All we see is Floyd spending money. But we don't see Floyd disciplining. We don't see Floyd as a father speaking out about his daughter being pregnant by NBA YoungBoy when she was pregnant. Why would you let her get pregnant by an NBA YoungBoy? But we should have known because he encouraged her to be a rapper. Remember she had that song out. She had the little video. She was on World Star. Meek Mill was even commenting under the damn video. What you doing watching some little 18-year-old girl talking about go ya? I was like, ooh, no, Meek, that's not a good look. No, Meek. But the mother, every time you see her mother posted on Instagram, she always got Yaya like that's her girlfriend. That's not your girlfriend, that's your daughter. So it's not surprising that she ended up in this predicament, that she ended up in this circumstance, because they treated her like she was their friend. They treated her like she was an adult. Treated her like she was a grown woman. Now, the other daughter, the one that is Josie, is her mother. Remember, that's the one that was found dead. That's the baby mom that was found dead outside of her home in the car. And that was an apparent, they said that it was an overdose of drugs, fentanyl and Xanax. But she was about to release a tell-all book. She also was in a lawsuit with Floyd. And she winds up dead. Now, those children by Josie appear to be more grounded. The little girl that, Yaya's sister, that is Josie's daughter, she seems to me more like a little girl. I would see her in her Instagram. She would have her little cheerleading outfits on. You would see her at her little cheerleading competitions, at the little games with her girlfriends. She was giving school and sports and, having girlfriends, friends. She was giving typical teenage vibes. I don't know. Y'all gotta excuse me, my food in my mouth. I don't know what she's doing now. But I know when she was coming up, she was typical teenage. Because, child, Yaya ass was grown from the start, okay? She was grown and wild from the start. Wanting to be a rapper, that told everything. You know, and Melissa, as long as she don't have no boyfriends, as long as she don't date anyone, she can get whatever she wants. Floyd is constantly buying her cars, houses. I heard that little boutique shop that she got in Las Vegas, it ain't it. It's giving very much cheap. The clothes are very cheap. It's like what you see her wearing, that's not what your ass gonna get when you order it. It's like that whole what I ordered versus what I got. What I think I'm gonna look like versus what the fuck came in the mail. That's the type of boutique that she has in Las Vegas, you know, and Floyd takes care of all of that. Floyd pays for everything, but I never see her with a man. I never see her with a boyfriend. I never see anyone on her social media other than Floyd, her, Yaya, the money team on vacation, the money team in this country, the money team there, the money team shopping, her trying on clothes and, you know, Neiman Marcus and all these different places. As long as she does what Floyd wants her to do, she can be a part of the harem. It's like, you know, he traveled with all these women and that's what the kids see. The kids grew up watching that. They grew up seeing, Yaya grew up seeing her mother being treated like that. My dad owns my mom. So it wasn't, you know, shouldn't have been a surprise that she fell into an abusive relationship with NBA Youngboy, into a dysfunctional relationship with NBA Youngboy. She watched her mom and dad be dysfunctional. How are you still with my dad? You can't have a boyfriend. You can't have, because my dad says so. You know they seen that. You know they heard that. You know that everybody knows that Melissa can't go nowhere, can't do shit, can't date, can't do nothing. And Yaya watched that, grew up around that, and seen that. So it's not surprising that she fell right into an abusive relationship, a dysfunctional relationship. But now she has a baby. And if she's facing up to 20 years in prison, that's very sad, because now you're going to go away right when the baby is small. The baby is 1-2 years old. You're going to be leaving out of his life when this is the most impressionable time for a baby. You know, you might go away, she might go away, and the baby forget that you're his mother. So they're going to have to keep showing pictures, bringing them up there to see you if you get jail time. Now, we know Floyd got money, and we know Floyd is connected to people. We know that he knows everyone in Las Vegas. We know that he's friends with judges, lawyers, everyone in Las Vegas. That town is his. So she might not even get no time. She might get house arrest. She's never been in trouble before. She might get house arrest, get some type of anger management classes, and they pay the girl off and call it a day. So she might not even do no time, let alone 20 years. Everybody's, 20 years. That girl she ain't going to get 20 years. And she damn sure ain't going to get 10 years. She probably ain't even going to get 5 years. She ain't even going to get a year. You know what I'm saying? Let alone 20 years. I believe that girl going to just do some type of classes, anger management, going to pay a large ass fine, and going about her day and pay the girl off. Life with the Leonard family says she's going to trial in Houston. Well, child, no matter where she going to trial at. Floyd knows people, child. He know Warren Buffett. He is friends with Warren Buffett. You always saw him at the fights. You always see him whispering in Floyd's ear at these fights. They talking money talk. Warren Buffett is high in the food chain. Floyd knows some powerful people, so I'm not expecting Yaya to do any time, child. Fazbo Saint said they should already have paid. They probably already did pay her off. They probably already did pay her off. The charges will probably get reduced. You know what I'm saying? That girl ain't doing no time in jail. Who they think they playing? They tried it, didn't they, y'all? Who the fuck they think they talking to? We gonna hit them with a who the do y'all think y'all talking to? Y'all know damn well she not doing no goddamn time. She ain't doing no damn time. All right, so Drake must have had a B-Day. And I guess he used to be fronting with some Rolls Royce back in the day. Drake says back in the day, he used to rent out a Rolls Royce. Well, he was gifted that Rolls Royce for his birthday. That very same Rolls Royce. Drake gifted Rolls Royce he used to rent to keep up appearances. Manifestation complete, he said. As a Grammy-winning artist, world-famous rapper, and all-around musical legend, it's hard to imagine that there once was a time when Drake couldn't afford to live in the lap of luxury. But as he shared on Instagram Sunday, the road to his now lavish lifestyle wasn't as easy as he might have made it look. In fact, one of the secrets to his immense success, he says, was actually an extreme form of manifestation, something he was reminded of during his 35th birthday this past weekend. In light of the birthday festivities, the star's manager, Future the Prince, gifted him a Rolls Royce Phantom. It's an overwhelmingly generous gift on its own. But this particular car, Drake writes, was actually the same one he used to rent when he was recording his mixtape, So Far Gone, 12 years ago. Back then, it was a way to make the people around him think he was going to make it big. Now, it's a gift that honors the Toronto rapper's start in the industry and his journey since then. Back in 2007, we used to finesse this Rolls Royce Phantom rental to convince people in the city we were destined to make it. Drake wrote in his Instagram post, I used to scrape together $5,000 a month somehow to keep up with appearances. We whipped this to Ottawa to see Belly and Cashco and to Montreal for my first show ever. I used to pick up at OVO Inco, I don't know. OVO Nico. And roll every day or wait outside at Zebzilla class for her. Park outside 15 Fort York while me and at OVO 40 and at... Listen now, Drake. Why the fuck you don't just say who these goddamn people names is? You used to pick them up. Period. He used to pick them up, y'all. Period. All right? In those days, it seemed like fame and celebrity were far off. It was a far off dream. But although Drake does not encourage anyone to take the same financial risk that he did, he says the car initially served as a way for him to visualize his success and manifest a better future. I know that's right. I know that's right.
should have sat in the back seat. What did he say? Breezy? Is that Chris Brown's track? Good shit. Did it just start? Yo, later. Yo, call me. I don't know.
So I guess that's the Rolls Royce. That was back when he was young, child. And now that's the Rolls Royce. And they gifted him that for his 35th birthday. I know that's right, Drake. Manifestation. Ain't nothing like a manifestation. Ain't nothing like speaking shit into existence. I'm all about that, child. Fake it until you make it, motherfucker. Fake it until you make it. All about the trees. Hey, treetops. Good morning, noon, and night. Hey, boo. Drake said, fake it till you make it. And look where he done made it. He has made it, honey. He has made it. And he said now that he got it, ain't nobody taking it from him. He said, I got it now. I got jewelry. I got cars. I'm able to buy my team whatever they want. I'm able to buy my son. That chain with him and the baby on the back, that is off the chain. Woo! If only I could ever dream to be so rich. Oh, yes. But what do you guys think about manifestation? Do you believe that you can speak things into existence? Do you believe that if you continue to surround yourself with the things that you want, if you continue to just speak on it, dream on it, surround yourself with it, eventually it'll come to pass? And among other things, Drake, I need to know, what else did you do? What else did you do, Drake? What other manifestations? What else did you do? Wallace Victor, this show is not about Jennifer. This show is not about Nikki. This show is about celebrity gossip. Please remove him from the chat, Miss Gardner. Please do not interrupt my show about other subjects. When we do those videos, we will cover that on another video. This is not about Nicki Minaj or Jennifer Huff. This is about celebrity gossip. That's what this show is about. Please do not interrupt my show and disrespect my channel. Please remove him from the chat. Thank you. And block him. I don't know how many times I have to tell these weirdos that I do not care about Nicki Minaj, Jennifer Huff, whether they win or lose. If there are updates in the case, we will read them. But right now, that is not what we're doing. I don't care what these people got going on. You guys are invested too much in people's lives. You need to slow down. All right. Now, I believe we got one more topic, child. One more topic. YG and his lady. Now, I don't know what they thought they was doing, but when you see these goddamn, I said, child, thank you, Miss Gardner. I said, now, what in the world do they think they doing? What are they doing? And who told them that it was okay? Child. I guess they had some type of photo shoot, honey. And this was the product. This was the finished product. Now she is, they had to cover it up because it is actually nudity. So she is standing, she is on her knees and she has nothing on. And he is posed with this outfit. I don't know what in the goddamn hell. I don't know what this is. I don't know. Hell to the no, to the no, no, no. This is ill. This is trifling. What is it? What is this, YG? This is not giving me gangster. This ain't giving me dog pound. This is nasty. And this don't even look like her. Like, this is what I guess she looked like on a usual, but this don't even look like the same girl. Like, I'm trying to figure out, how did she get this dark? Or is she always this dark and is she bleached? This does not look like the same person. This don't look like the same person. Her skin looks completely a whole nother shade. She looked dirty and oily and greasy here. This is giving, I'm about to be put out on Figueroa. He's about to put me on the whole stroll. I'm going on Figueroa. He's about to put me out on Figueroa. YG, why? Why, YG? Why? Hell to the no, no. Girl, no. Now this picture, with the hair and just the giving face, fresh face, she's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. But this is giving the slut look. Okay, so this is the slut, the greasy slut. I'm getting down and dirty. I'm about to tear. Yeah, I'm about to make it work. Bitch, I'm about to go make us some money. Bitch, how much you want me to bring back, daddy? That's what that's saying. Daddy, how much you want me to bring back? How much you want me to bring back? And he's like, bitch, you better have my money. Bitch, you better get out there and make that money. And then over here, it's the very much schoolgirl, fresh face. I'm innocent until proven guilty. I can do no wrong. I don't hoe. I'm a school teacher. I don't get on my knees. I don't suck dick. This one's like, bitch, I'm sucking dick. I'm sucking balls. I'm sucking from behind. I'm doing all of it. Child, I don't understand. I don't know what this was. Is this supposed to be for dog food? Was this supposed to be for a dog food advertisement? Was a dog food commercial? A dog with dog chains or leashes? Because this looks like maybe it's a leash hanging from the belt. Like, was y'all advertising leashes? I don't know. But honey, and where did they shoot this at? This looked like it was just in some random living room or random little studio. Ain't have no background, no green screens, I'm just going to get on this floor on my knees and I'm just going to take it. Just take the photo. Were they getting ready for do some porn? Was this a porn shoot? Was this a photo shoot for porn? Child, this ain't it. It looked like they needed some money. It's like, we need some money real quick. We got to make a few dollars, girl. I told you, get your ass up. We got to go make this money. We got to go make this money. No, you cannot go looking like this, Felicia. You got to go looking like this. I need Stankisha. We cannot go looking like Felicia. I need Stankisha. I need you to put some stank on it. I need you to put some stank on it. Child, no ma'am, that is not it. That is not it. I mean, even the complexion, it's greasy. It's, it's just not, it just does not look like the same person. They got her body greased down. This is just porn. It's screaming porn to me. So she said she might put some stank on it, daddy. How much money you want me to bring you back? How much money? How long I gotta be out there, daddy? Bitch, until you make my money. Bitch, don't ask me till you make my money. Don't make me slap you upside your goddamn head. I was just asking, daddy, how long I gotta be out there? Because I get tired. Bitch, don't ask me that. Goddamn. You better get your ass out to make my goddamn money. Daddy, I'm tired. How much you make, bitch? Daddy, I made 500. Bitch, that ain't even a goddamn gas money. Get your ass before I put my foot up your ass. Get your ass out my goddamn face before I put my foot up your goddamn ass. Child, stank on ya. Stank on ya. I'm gonna put some stank on ya. My name is Stankisha. Child, she's stankin'. She said she gonna put that funky monkey. Grass monkey. I got that funky monkey. Grass monkey. I got that funky monkey. She got that funky monkey. We gonna put that funky monkey. And the weave is wet, child. She got the wet hair. Looking like I just got out the shower, daddy. Bitch, get your ass dressed and stop playing in my goddamn face. You wasting my goddamn time. Get your ass out there on that goddamn hose stove. And bring me back my goddamn powder. Where's my goddamn powder? Daddy, I did it all. I did. Bitch, you better give me my goddamn powder. Child, y'all know that's what it's giving. It is giving hoe and pimp. Pimp, what's up, pimpin'? What's up, pimpin'? Yeah, man, I'm finna go down to the counter store. Yeah, man, this bitch tripping. That bitch ain't come back with my money. You know I like to slap that bitch upside her head. That bitch ain't had my money, man. For sure, pimpin', man. Pimpin' ain't easy, man. Pimpin' ain't easy, man. Yeah, man, you know that bitch. That bitch ain't had my money, man. I put my foot up that bitch ass. Yeah, you know. 5 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock. 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Pimp. Y'all so fucking crazy. Yup, pimp. Pimping vibes. Bitch, you better get out there and get this money before I put my foot up your ass. You better get out there and get this money before I put my foot up your ass. Okay, daddy, what you want me to do, daddy? Bitch, don't say no goddamn. Get your ass out my goddamn face before I put my foot up your goddamn ass. Who the fuck you think you playing with? Danielle says her kids ain't eating no more cupcakes. When he trying to get the money for rent, child, they trying it. But you guys, that's all I got as far as the celebrity gossip. However, child, y'all know I always come with a good, can you goddamn believe this shit? Now look at these goddamn nails. I done ran across 2 stories on one is on the Shade Room and one is on Neighborhood Talk. Child, I cannot make this shit up. Look at these goddamn fingernails. I'm not going to be able to play the song because they will strike me. Child, so they are dipping sauce. They are Popeye's fingernails. That is chicken being dipped into sauce. Child, ain't no goddamn way. Chicken nails. Popeyes. Popeye nails. Homegirl says she gonna dip it in the sauce and all. Oh, gosh. Oh, I see Susie Davis. She's watching from the beginning. She's talking about John Legend and them. Child, we up here talking about these nails, girl. Look at these nails. Now, do you guys believe that they are doing this just for TikTok? Or do you believe that they are really getting their nails done and leaving them like this? Because as you can see, her nails are fully done on both hands. And they are on her nails. They are not pressed on. That shit is on. Now, do you believe that this is permanent? You get the refill every 2 weeks. Or do you think that it's just for the TikTok video? Do you think at this point it is just something to go viral? Or do you think that they are really wearing these nails? Sincere Show says niggas. Niggas. That sums it up perfectly. Ain't nobody but niggas doing this shit. Country ass niggas at that. Ratchet ass niggas at that. Black women niggas. Black women niggas. Anything to go viral. Why, ladies? Why? Come on. Enough is enough. At this point, I think it is all to go viral. Ain't no damn way you are going to tell me that someone is wearing this on a day-to-day basis. I really think that once they do the TikTok, once they post, they take this shit off. I refuse to believe that she's wearing this for 2 weeks until her refill is ready. No way. But you could tell that the Popeyes, this part, that is absolutely acrylic. So I'm wondering if the rest of the nails are like that underneath. But when she turned that shit over, child, that was given chicken. So I was wondering if this part was just stuffed on top of it and the other nails are actually in this decoration. But either way, it is a hot ass mess. Who the fuck would want Popeye fingernails? And you better work for Popeyes. You either better work for Popeyes or you better be self-employed. There's no goddamn way you working in corporate, working any goddamn where, and you have these type of nails. And you better not be a CNA. You better not be a CNA wiping nobody's ass. And you better not be working in a nursing home or working in any type of nursing field and you got these goddamn nails. No way. This is ridiculous. At this point, throw the whole goddamn nail away. And I'm wondering, is this really chicken? Is it really breaded? What did you use to make that? And I know the Chinese people didn't do it. It's got to be a nail tech that's black. No damn way Chinese people made these. That is pathetic. That is disgusting. Now, if she had to put that shit in her mouth and ate it, I would have been no more good. But again, you tell me how you can wipe your ass with these type of nails. I need to know. Somebody said wipes. You do not wipe your ass with wet wipes. You cannot wipe your ass with wet wipes. You have to wipe with something dry after wiping off with wet wipes, or you will get a yeast infection. That's why half of these women, their asses stink and their pH balance is off and they're always moist and having to deal with some type of, oh, I need this yoni product and I need this steam product because their asses are not clean. Using wet wipes, I guess you would be having a yeast infection. I guess your pH balance would be off. Somebody told me the last time when I did this video and I talked about nails. They said, oh, all you got to do is wipe with a wet wipe. Wet wipes are clean. That's very clean. No, it is not. I hate to break it to you. You must have been a man that gave that advice, because a wet wipe is moist and you should not be wiping your cooter with anything wet and leave it wet. You have to come and wipe up and clean up with something dry. So I need to know, how are these women getting in the crack of their ass with these nails? We need to dig in that booty hole and get that shit out of there. You need to be able to crack open that ass and get that crack wiped out good. And when you got these pointy ass nails, there is no way that that can be done. I'm just going to call a thing a thing. So I need to know. I need to know right now. I need to know the secret, because I feel like at this point, I'm the only bitch that cannot fathom how asses is getting wiped with these long ass nails. And I'm not even talking about this length. This length is a little acceptable. I'm talking about the Big Lotto nails, the City Girl nails, the Cardi B nails, the Nicki Minaj nails, the Keisha Kaur nails. I need to know. I need to know, how are you ladies wiping your ass? I'm just calling it out. I'm asking the question that a lot of y'all want to ask. Yeah, the nails are pretty. Yes, they're long and cute. And it's giving ratchet, you know, the ratchet look, the ghetto girl look. But I need to know, how are those asses getting wiped? Ain't no wonder why Quavo ran far away from Sweetie. Quavo got tired of jumping up on the back of that ass and catching a whiff of that funky ass. He said, girl, I'm tired of you looking cute. I need you to smell cute. I need you to taste cute. I'm tired of you just looking cute. I need you to smell cute and taste cute. Child, that shit is funky. That look like shit on the tip of them. That's, you know what that is? That's how when they wiped them, that it came back, and that's a bunch of shit. That's a bunch of shit crumbs. Old ass shit crumbs. That's what it looked like. Child, you better ask somebody. Now, first female mayor of Illinois under fire for hiring registered child offender who was convicted of brutal gang rape as a code enforcement officer. He can enter homes. I'm going to sit that right there. Child, the damn female mayor of Illinois, she done hired an offender. He was convicted of a brutal gang rape, and she hired him as a code enforcement officer. Now, this was posted on the Neighborhood Talk. It says, Tiffany Haynard, the first female mayor of Dalton, Illinois, is receiving backlash after hiring an offender who was prosecuted for gang rape, to work as the city's code enforcement officer. According to the Daily Mail, Lavelle Redmond was sworn in on September 30th by the mayor, who stood by her decision. She was well aware of Redmond's past, and she publicly stated that she believes in second chances. This position requires him to inspect homes and businesses. A large amount of people from Dalton, Illinois, don't feel comfortable with a registered sex offender entering their homes and possibly being around their children. Back in 1991, Lavelle was sentenced to 50 years in prison for his role in a gang rape of 2 young girls who were only 13 and 14 years old. Reports show that Lavelle, along with 3 others, kidnapped and sexually assaulted the 2 minors. He served 24 years in prison and was released on parole in 2016. City trustees have expressed their disdain at the mayor as she hired Lavelle Redmond without consulting them. The mayor believes that Redmond has paid his debt to society and deserves to be given a second chance. Now, how do you guys feel about that? I'll give you some time to comment. How do you feel about this? Now, we believe in second chances, but how do you feel about this second chance? How do you feel about him being a code enforcement officer, being able to enter into homes and businesses? Him and 3 others back in 1991 assaulted and raped a 13 and 14-year-old. How do you feel about that? I mean, second chances. Oh, thank you for stopping by, Danielle Speaks. You guys going over to Danielle Speaks TV. She is another content creator, up and coming, just like your girl. And she does great content. She does uploads. She is, I believe, Jamaican. She is from Jamaica, and she does excellent videos on her homeland, very educational and entertaining as well. But she does great content. So go on over there and check her out. Now, how do you guys feel about that? Because this kind of touches on the whole second chance story. This is what they say about Kenneth Petty, that he paid his debt to society and he deserves a second chance. He's with Nikki now. He's got a baby. He's married. He paid his debt to society. However, as we saw, Nikki and him the other night, they were posted up out in New York somewhere, throwing up gang signs with their old gang in the neighborhood, throwing up gang signs, threatening people, talking about they outside, acting like gang members. Acting like gang members act. Acting like teenagers, acting like young adults would. Not grown, a mother and a father should. Not the mother and the father of a baby that they got home, Papa Bear. They're out with their friends, posted up in the neighborhood, throwing up gang signs. So if he deserves a second chance, should he still be hanging with those type of people? So what do you guys think about that? How would you feel if you knew that someone that was coming in your home to, code enforcement or whatever the job is, but you knew that he was a convicted sex offender, and that his crime, he had assaulted a 13 and 14-year-olds back in the day? How do you feel about that? When is enough time? When has enough time been served? Who says enough time has been served? Who says that you deserve a second chance? Does someone like this mayor say that, or does the society? Do we, the citizens, say, okay, enough time has been, he served enough time. Let him work, let him be. I mean, he could get a job, but a city job, a government official, I don't know about that. Now, who's to say he is reformed? Who's to say that he is rehabilitated? How do you really know when a person is rehabilitated? How do we know if the person is rehabilitated? Because that is what the purpose of prison, and that's what it's for, to rehabilitate the criminal, to rehabilitate the offender. So who is to say that they are rehabilitated? When they go before the parole board and when they go to be paroled, they answer all these questions. They get interviewed, and the parole board makes the decision. Okay, I feel that this man has been rehabilitated. We're going to put him back out into society. But then when they come home, these men can't get jobs. They get maybe remedial jobs. They can't take care of families. So what do? They go right back out into the world, committing crimes, selling drugs, whatever it is they got to do to make ends meet. Well, this man did not go to jail for that type of offense. He went to jail for sex offenses. So would it be the type of crime? Should it be, okay, well, we'll give a second chance in a job of this capacity to someone that is a lower level offender, someone that maybe did a drug offense, someone that maybe had assault charges or something like that, but actually committing an actual heinous act such as rape of a 13 and 14-year-old child, murder, those type of things. I think that the type of crime should dictate what type of job you're able to get in the government. You know what I mean? Because some people that are low-level offenders, they can't even get normal, everyday, day-to-day jobs, let alone a goddamn government official job, a city job. So maybe the question should be, what we should be asking is, what type of jobs are appropriate for the level of offense? If they're going to have these programs, because I see what what the mayor is trying to do. I see where she was going with it. But this looked like this was her first time trying it, because she just jumped right out the gate. And this is the wrong criminal. Like the crime, it's too severe and it hits too close to home for citizens. They got children. They got, they thinking about their kids being at home when this man is coming. So there got to be a lot of things taken into consideration. We need to know, is the man rehabilitated, and how do we judge if they're rehabilitated? What level of crime did you commit? That would dictate what type of job we can offer you. So like if a crime is such as this, I think that you need to go through counseling. You need to, there need to be some type of programs that you need to go through. And then maybe the type of job that you need to get needs to be working with, people that are affected by the type of crime that you committed. You know what I mean? Like you need to be able to see the effects of what that type of crime does to someone. Maybe you need to work in a counseling office where you have to watch and listen to the horror stories first. You got to listen to the horror stories first, and you got to hear what these type of crimes have done to people. So the crime got to fit the job. The job got to fit the crime. I can't see this man coming straight out into the game and into this type of job and having this background. No, I don't think so. Can an SO even get? No, an SO cannot even get that type of job. So I believe she was trying to do, how they try to do those programs where we're going to try to get these convicted, these felons. We're going to try to get these black men good jobs. We're going to give them a second chance. But not with this type of crime. I could see what she was attempting to do. I could see where her heart was at, but not with this level of offense. And there needs to be some guidelines in place before you just go right to that level. I need you to be in counseling. I need to know that you are truly reformed before I could just let you go off on your own into people's homes, into people's businesses. I don't know if your ass gonna have a flashback and then you might, snap off one day and commit that kind of a crime again. So we gotta know, is the person rehabilitated, and, have they been committing, I wouldn't say these exact crimes, but have they been exemplifying signs that show they still got this mindset? Are they watching porn? Are they, what are they looking at on their, tap into their browser, tap into their phones and see what they looking at. Are they looking at stuff on their computers? Are they looking at stuff on their phones? Because if they're on parole and stuff like that, you should have access to their browser. You should have access to what they're doing on the internet. So you need to really be able to understand what is it that this person has done, and are they truly rehabilitated before you just give them a goddamn job like that. Job. I mean, shit. Normal people that come out of jail for drug offenses can't even get a goddamn job such as this, let alone an S offender. And on the regular, an S offender can barely get a job as it is. She's just going to take him straight to the top. Does she know this man? Now I wonder, does she know him? Is that her family? Was that a friend of a friend of a friend? Did she do them a favor? You know how black people is. Oh yeah, child, my auntie is the mayor. When you get out, come see me. I'ma hook you up. You know what I'm saying? Did she know this man? Did she know this man's family? Did she tell his auntie that she was gonna hook him up when he got out? Tell Bobby Ray to come on see me. I got a job for him down to the city hall. So yeah. Before you just give a person a job like that, there needs to be some check-ins. We need to do some reevaluations. We need to make sure that you are mentally and emotionally ready for a job like that. Okay? So guys, that's all I got. That's it. We covered all of our topics. It was a lot. I know I talked a lot. I know I did a lot of talking. I had you here for a while. We talked about Chrissy Teigen and the children's still, playing make-believe. They're playing make-believe with the baby that Chrissy and John just recently lost, baby Jack. They are taking the ashes everywhere they go. They're allowing the children, the two little small kids, they're allowing them to, play make-believe with the baby. Oh, the baby's thirsty. And they put a little drink next to the baby's urn. Do you think that's going a little too far? I do. I think Chrissy is starving for attention. She always is. She always wants to be in the media's eye. Okay? And I think John need to reel her ass in, pull her ass in, and say enough is enough. Let the children grieve, child. Meek Mill and Keisha Cole out here saying that record labels do not pay. They don't pay the artists. Well, I'm going to need you to understand that that's in your contract. Meek Mill and Keisha Cole. We all know that the coronavirus sat a lot of artists down. You guys did not realize that you always were broke. You always didn't have any money. But because you were on tour and you were ripping and running all over the country and you were getting cars, jewelry as gifts from your record label to pacify you and to keep you blind, now you're wondering, where my money? Bitch, better have my money. I knew I had goddamn $20 around here. Some goddamn where. Where's my goddamn black card? It always been that way, Meek. Meek said Rock Nation and Rockefeller, Rock Nation, Maybach, all them motherfuckers need to pay Meek my money. I'm from Philly where they get silly. You gonna make me chop your head off. Give me my check. Kodak Black said he rubbing on his mama's ass because he wants to make her feel good. He said that's his number one queen and that he want to make her feel good. To me, it's giving sicko vibes, and the mama, she wasn't having it. She wanted to slap the shit out of him, and she really should have, but she probably did not want to embarrass him. He looked like he was just trying to show off for his stepdad. He said, you ain't gonna marry my mama. That's my mama. And a lot of people, as they should, were just caught off guard by it. Because you got to remember, that's how R. Kelly started off when he was younger. Had very inappropriate feelings towards his mother and Bobby Lytes and, oh God, Rollin Ray. Are you going to watch that debacle of a fucking show on Zeus? November the 7th, they coming out with the conversation between Bobby Lytes and Rollin Ray. I roll around bitches like you. And I could see, as he was rolling around, I could see that little trail of funk just following behind that chair. That little trail of funk, child. Every time he talks, it just looks like his breath. Child, look at this. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, Pam. No, ma'am, Pam. Child, and Dwayne Wade and his wife, I'm going to need them to stop with the fashion. Y'all tried it. Y'all both look like, you just look like two little boys. Gabby, I know that you think that you are high fashion girl, but it just left me puzzled. I was wondering, did she have her breast removed? Because all I saw was a flat-chested boy. Two flat-chested boys. Gabby looked like she was ready to top somebody. I said, Lord, what is this giving? No, man, Pam. An NBA YoungBoy and Yaya. NBA coming out of jail and Yaya going in, possibly facing 20 years. But we know with Floyd's money, we know with that long money that her daddy got, that girl ain't going to do a day in jail. They probably done paid off the victim. They probably done got the the charges lowered. I don't see Yaya doing any time at all. So you guys, you have been patient. This has been another edition of the Sweet Pea Diaries. Be sure to like this video, share this video, but most importantly, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you join the membership. There are many videos on members only. Y'all know what we've been given lately. Y'all know that they tried to pull me down into the beef sector. They say I'm nasally. They say I'm nasal. But I don't give a damn. They say I'm crazy. They say I'm nasty. They say I'm nasal. But I don't give a damn. Nasal drip is down my throat. They say my nose is nasal, but I don't give a damn. I'm still the shit, yes I know. They say I'm nasal, but I don't give a damn. I'm still on these YouTube streets. They say I'm nasal, but I'm still fly as hell. You see these natural curls in my fro. Hey, I love you guys. This has been another edition of the Sweet Pea Diaries. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I holla. Bye.